Hello and welcome to video 21 of the Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina video series. As you can see, I am enjoying the sunlight while I visit some value to you today. So, to begin this video, I would like to emphasize the importance of not following the herd and having independent thought. And in life, there's a lot of sources that will tell you the best way to live. They will tell you to be average, not reach for the stars, and follow societal norms. This mentality will lock you into a particular way of thinking, doing, actions, and mental belief. This is best observed in the current situation we are going through with the coronavirus. Most people instantly believe this is the worst situation we'll ever go through, and that we just simply will not recover. I believe the economy has been through far worse. Anyways, getting through this is due to the spin the media puts on it. That being that to stay healthy, you have to stay inside and quarantine yourself. But I do believe they've got some good measures for the social distance and sanitizing your hands. However, when you do stay inside, it's unlikely that you will be exercising a fair deal, just because most people are just gonna binge on Netflix and eat terrible junk food, because this mentality is really gonna lock you in to a belief of just mediocrity, average, and not achieving much out of life. And I gotta do the exact opposite, because I'm gonna push my body through extreme feats of physical fitness and mental acuity. So in life, I've been lucky to discover one saying that was taught to me by a waitress at Wimpy's. All you need in life are 2 feet and a heartbeat. Even today, when I walked all the ways down to Walmart with the hopes of getting a bike, but then when I asked to have the tires pumped up and the seat lowers, they were unable to do this, which I found absolutely ridiculous. But I will learn from this lesson, and I can just call them and overcome this, because I wasn't going to dwell into a negative situation. I just figured, well, at least I got my steps in, and I got some groceries out of the deals, and I'll become stronger from doing this. Also, there was another slogan that has been brought to my attention, and that is the notion of fear. Fear is actually an acronym. It can have 2 different meanings, and this was taught to me by a trainer at Good Life Fitness. The first meaning of fear is that you forget everything and run. I'm seeing a lot of that in this current situation, where a lot of people are just absolutely forgetting how to live, and hoarding toilet paper, and just listening to everything the media has to say about this. So when you follow the herd mentality, you will only achieve what they do. You are linked to the success. You are genetically linked to the success of your own environment. So I want to get that across to you guys. If you have an environment of all drug dealers and negative people, how likely is it do you think you'll become one? Because your thoughts will eventually become theirs. Even if you're destined to become a fighter jet, like Pedro said, you'll slowly lose your edge. But if you're connecting with millionaires and billionaires on a daily basis and always pushing your edges, how likely do you think it is to you will become successful? So, getting back to the second meaning of fear, he taught me that the second meaning of fear is face everything and rise. When you do this, you end up happier, healthier, and more whole. I constantly test my body through physical and mental fitness to become stronger, more disciplined, focused, and aware about global events. So, getting back to my European vacation, I had just left Belfast, Northern Ireland, and I traveled to Dublin, the capital of Ireland, by bus. I remember seeing various farmer fields, uh, the beautiful landscape of Ireland, and the different counties of Belfast, which I don't quite remember. But it was actually a pretty good bus ride. So once I arrived in Dublin, I checked myself into my hostel of choice, luckily. And I want to say that I visited all the different landmarks in Belfast. But honestly, guys, I don't remember the exact landmarks that are in Dublin. I know I traveled there and I went to a lot of the grocery stores to get my food, and I did the 2 feet in a heartbeat just to get around. I know I probably talked to some backpackers, but I actually quite forget the exact actions that I took there. I do, however, remember that I did talk to one older gentleman in the hostel, and basically he was violently afraid of of going up to the pubs in Ireland just because of a violent encounter he had had. And I explained to him my story of survival, and basically I just told him the journey I was on to explore the world and just talk to people and find out their spin on life. So what I wanted to also talk about, and after sharing my story of survival, he began to understand that every person on earth goes through challenges and has their fortitude tested. It is your attitude that determines the results, and basically you can stay down or rise. Once he heard me speak, he thanked me, and he said that I taught him. He said that I taught him. That he began to realize that if nothing is ventured, nothing is gained. So you have to take bold action every day. Like even right now, I'm kind of fucking up my words, but it is what it is. I think the purpose here, guys, is just getting the video out there and not taking any excuses. So basically, I'm gonna end this video after spending 3 or 4 days in Dublin. I was planning on traveling to my next city, which was Glasgow, Scotland. I was going to go see the Scots and maybe put on a kilt and maybe play the bagpipes. But I'll get to more on that in video 22 of the Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina video series. So I'll finish this video with a quote by Dean Graziosi. Your hopes and dreams are like the ocean, endless and mostly unexplored, and you will never know what is out there until you jump in the water. So basically that is my whole life, guys. I'm going to do different shit, and I'm going to stand out because I don't follow a cookie cutter mold, and I'm always bold and adventurous. I'm not afraid to die, so I'm just going to go for it every day because I'm going to have no regrets from now on, and I'm going to get all the shit done that I possibly want to get done in life. So until next time, guys, Kaizen, baby. Ow! You're all beasts. Take care, fellas.